No experts, no insiders, just fans.
The longest running weekly overproduced, undertalented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast.
Music, please.
He's an angry elf.
Your mom goes to college.
The booty doll.
It's still real to me, damn it!
Please, listen to my voice. Take it from the wise old Jew.
Welcome to episode number 345 of the longest running weekly I don't remember all the lines tonight. Oh, sorry.
Fucking Mike.
Oh my God. I hadn't finished the intro, damn it.
Overproduced. Undertalented.
Undertalented.
Yes.
Sometimes infighting.
Sometimes echoing, often infighting. Yeah. I should know it. I wrote it.
Great open.
Right?
You're doing great so far.
Yeah. Great cold open. This is episode 345. Maybe my open's a little off, Wwe Raw, as I'll introduce you, because this is a go home show again.
I thought it was next week.
So did I. Every other week's a damn go home show, right, Bionic Mark?
Hey, thank you for having me.
You're.
Honestly, it really feels like every other week is a go home show.
Because it is. It doesn't just feel that way,
Because
Brian.
I want to go home.
It doesn't just feel that way, Brian. It is. I don't know what to do. Just fuck it. Let's just do this.
Keep it going. Yeah.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rassim Awards. Here's
Not Rhodey.
Good.
Tonight we have our usual let's make some topics up. We're going to start with Brian. Brian, I know you try to skirt the awards here.
Mm-hmm.
But can you come up with one to start us off here?
I absolutely can, Adam. Thank you so much for throwing it my way.
You're welcome.
Yeah. My first award is going to go to the Dumpster Fire Award.
The Dumpster Fire Award.
Oh.
And it goes to the dumpster fire that was on Raw. We actually had a dumpster fire on Raw.
There legitimately was a
there
dumpster
finally
fire.
was.
There was
We've been
dumpster-
talking so much about dumpster fires lately.
Raw.
Now they finally had one.
Brian, that is so creative.
Thank you. And I don't even have it written down anywhere. That's just all in the. That's all in the old noodle.
That's a 55-gallon drum fire. That's a drum fire.
They probably used it as a garbage can at like a park.
It's a hobo heater.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to be semantics. Rob wins. It's
All right.
it's just sorry.
Hey, everybody. Rob wins.
Yeah.
So what's now? So that doesn't account, Brian. Do you want to try and get another award?
Wait, that doesn't count.
No,
No,
we determined it. Rob
All right.
determined it
No,
defunct,
then-
and I seconded the motion.
Well, then just keep the circle going.
All right,
Yeah.
All
I don't
right.
want to interrupt it.
all right. Like Dawkins will stir the pot. What do you got over there, Mr. Wwe Raw, for your award?
Oddly, in the same conversation, my first award is the Wye Dean Award. Wye Dean, as for putting a dent on the hood of that car next to the hobo heater. When he got up, you heard that pop from the hood, and then there was a clear dent right in the middle of that fucking hood. And somebody in production's really fucking pissed tonight. So Wye Dean Wye Award. There you go.
You think that was an employee or a wrestler's car?
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think it was supposed to be his car or whose was it?
I don't know.
Or maybe it was his.
It didn't look like a rental car. It looked like some private person, probably maybe somebody who works for the staff of the stadium, right? Some staff member or show pros.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought there was gonna get blown up or like Braun was gonna do something to it or something.
Or something might actually
Right?
just happen. Is that what you?
Well, I
thought,
guess he
Brian?
burned the vest, so I
Wasn't
guess
that just
that
awkward?
was the thing.
It was just so awkward. Like, what did you do? You just drug a 55-gallon drum into the parking lot of this arena and you filled it with something flammable and lit it on fire.
Or he could have.
No, he looked
then-
like he was
and
in
then
a
you
parking lot.
I mean, this is post 9/11, right? You start putting shit to fire in a fucking drum outside a packed arena. I think Homeland Security is going to have a couple things to say to you.
Like, why not go to a park or something? Or, like, go, like, somewhere else. Like, they could
Yeah.
have shot it, like, where it looked like Dean was, like,
yeah.
I don't know, like,
out on Skid Row, baby.
yeah, like in
Hey,
the
by the
in
way-
a forest or some shit.
Oh,
Like, you
man.
could definitely
I
fucking.
have no idea.
Teddy
what's
wants to
going
point
on.
out he says it was Jim Cornette's car.
Oh,
Just so we're getting feedback from our Ireland correspondent that says he knows.
Very true.
Justin says just drop the Mike Award goes to Ruby Riot. Agreed.
wow.
My first award is going to be the Neither Do We Award, and that is referring to Braun Strowman not caring about brand supremacy. He very clearly told Stephanie, I don't care about your team. I don't care about SmackDown. I don't care about any of this crap. Neither do we. Brian, second award.
Wow. I fucking turned the corner on that.
I'm gonna let this guy over here do it.
No,
first.
Brian,
Why?
you already got overruled on your first award. You now have to give us the second award.
How did I get overruled?
Because it was dumb.
Are we all drinking coffee?
Disrespectful, stupid idiot.
You're drinking Diet Coke. I'm
Yeah,
drinking
you're
tea.
holding a Diet Coke and asking if we're drinking coffee, and I have water.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Duh. What am I
I
talking
have
about?
water because I didn't gain
All right.
6 pounds.
Oh man.
We'll
He
get
had
to
it,
that.
and you shut him down.
Yeah. I had it, and then you completely cut me.
Is it the 6 pound award? Is that what you're going for?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
Uh,
the
the-
Atom Bomb Award.
The Ascension Award, of course. They
Yeah.
were on there again. Fucking
Yeah, they got
a lot of shine.
yeah.
They kicked off Raw.
I mean, tonight it was almost like it took 1.5 punches to take them out.
it was
twice.
almost an Ascension sandwich.
It was.
We've talked about Roman sandwiches.
Yes.
Get well, Roman.
It was an Ascension.
Oh,
sand.
God.
Yeah.
It was almost an Ascension sandwich.
Yes, it was.
Ascension hoagie, Ascension grinder, probably Ascension grind.
Is it a wrap?
Ascension wrap.
Ascension wrap.
Ugh.
A Connor wrap with some
Connor
Victor
wrap.
sauce.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
Ugh. What
Fuck.
the fuck happened there?
Adam.
Wow. I'm reading something on the board from Christopher Steichler that I cannot. I'm hoping, that it's not true.
Okay.
He says,
Yes. Yeah. That
Okay.
was going to be dirt cheap, but we can
Okay,
talk about
no,
it.
we'll
If
wait
it's out
for
there.
dirt sheet. We'll wait
If
for
it's
dirt
out
sheet.
there.
We'll wait for dirt sheet. Our podcast
We're
listeners.
gonna wait all night. No. No.
this is
What
the
is it?
awards.
Just say it.
okay.
Oh, so make it an award. Make it an impromptu award.
And what's bad? They're already advertising the Rumble with whoever wins mixed match challenge getting number 30, both the man and woman who won.
Wait,
who
the,
wins?
the winner of the Mixed Max Challenge gets number 30 in the Rumble?
Yep.
Yep, both man and woman.
Oh, no, that's not. That's no fun.
That's stupid.
That's dumb.
Yep.
I mean,
All right, Rob, your award.
The mystery of 30 is so.
And you know what the equivalent of it is now that I think about it? It's like, you know how in the Major League Baseball, how in the All-Star game they had whoever won the game, that league would have home
Oh
field
yeah, I
advantage.
remember that.
Like it was like they had such like a high consequence thing. It's such like a silly, stupid fucking exhibition game. I don't know. No one really watches Mixed Match Challenge. They never really have any kind of consequence.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they're throwing
Actually,
this out
all-
and saying that they're going to be number 30.
This whole mixed match challenge has made me think that they might do a mixed match belt, just like they have the a women's belt, a tag belt. And I mean, they've invaded the real roster with it this year, very clearly.
What are you talking about?
Like Bailey and Finn were fighting Jinder and Alicia Fox for a little while.
You're saying they're going to have a
No
mixed
reason.
belt champion.
Yeah, they'll have a mixed gender belt champion.
I don't think we'll ever see it.
Whatever.
I wouldn't
Not
say
mixed
ever.
gender
I
belt.
wouldn't
Mixed
say
maybe not
tag.
ever. Maybe
I
not
said
ever.
that wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe not anytime soon.
My next award is the Oh Hell Yeah award goes to Becky Lynch for just being badass tonight.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
She.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Son of a bitch.
She was kicking ass and taking names tonight. I cannot lie. Did you enjoy that, Brian? The Becky Lynch?
Becky, I think the whole thing with her getting her nose busted really added a whole different element to it,
Oh yeah.
right?
Cheers, fuckface.
I think without that, I don't know. I mean, the segment was pretty good, but I think having that happen, just like the visual of it, and I feel like they didn't really do anything to kind of hide it. Usually they're like right on top of it, and they have
I
people
think
like
everybody
get her off
was
the camera.
like,
Yeah,
let's roll with
maybe
it.
roll with it. Who knows?
They had her off camera briefly because you see that it's Dana Brooke that hits her right when she comes in, and then they cut the camera away, and all of a sudden they come back and she's there. Like they might have even used their 5-second delay, Janet Jackson tit pop out delay that they get.
No, they wouldn't waste it on that.
No, because they had to save it for Ronda just shaking
Oh, at the end.
violently. Yeah, at the end.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sorry.
She had the eye twitch.
She
Right?
did. She did throw that in.
My final award
Where are you going tonight?
is a very sentimental award to me. It is our thank you award, and I want to give it out to Stanley. He passed earlier this afternoon. I want to just simply say thank you for the stories, thank you for creating the characters, thank you for your spirit and presence, and thank you for the legacy that will live on now that you're gone. Rest in power, as Brian would say, and we're gonna move on. On that note.
Extra big ass topics.
I had a tasteless joke. I was gonna throw in at the end.
What?
Brian's been throwing them all night, asshole.
How was it? They weren't jokes.
I was just thinking. I was like,
Brian, you said he ended slavery.
yeah.
He's
and
done a lot of
many
great
other
things. He started the
He
Playboy
is a
Mansion.
veteran, by the way. This is Veterans Day.
I was just thinking, like in the next Avengers movie, when everybody comes back from being dust, does he come back to life too, or no?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thanos.
You know
Thanos,
what?
you took Stan Lee from
Well,
us.
I've already seen.
I've never used this on myself, but thanks, Rob.
I've lost a lot of things, and one of them has been my smile.
I love Stan Lee. I
love him too.
Yeah.
Mallrats, he was great.
I hate you both. I want to mute your mics
I do.
forever.
I was dead serious
I
too.
do. I do.
I want to mute your mics forever.
I love Stan Lee.
absolutely serious.
I do. But hey, you have some fun with it.
All the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, X-Men,
No, yeah,
X-Men, Spider-Man,
Stan Lee.
Spider-Man, the Jew.
Nobody's arguing with you how great he is.
Okay, but you're making tasteless jokes.
So what?
You're terrible.
I would like to think that Stan would want us to
Okay,
joke about him.
Here you
You
go.
should've- you should've
Here you
said
go.
rest-
Berto says, great twist, Rob, for Avengers 4.
Yeah, right? And all of a sudden, like, Nick Fury comes back, and then right before the credits, like, bam, there's Stan Lee. No?
What else you got, Brian? That would be a hell of a cameo posthumously.
Nah.
Superman can because he created Superman, right?
No.
No.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm just,
Okay.
just pushing
Brian.
those buttons.
Make a
That's what you sound like tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's our extra big ass topics. Rob, should I run them down?
You didn't tell us what they are, so
Yeah,
yeah,
news
go
to
ahead.
us.
Oh, okay. I should do that.
Yeah.
Number one, mindless meat castle. Number 2, invasion. Number 3, Ambrose effigy. Number 4, give the mic back to Leo. Number 5, sing toss. Number 6, the NXT recap. We'll do takeover predictions there. Number 7, give me something to break. Number 8, Titan trivia. Number 9, predictions. And number 10, this is a big brand pay-per-view. One of the big 4. I want to talk about the left outers. People not on the card. Are you ready, Rob?
Whatever.
1.
Mindless Meat Castle.
I'm a mindless meat castle.
That whole segment was weird.
It was forced.
And Brian, didn't you say he was on the shit list? Because this is big positioning for a guy that supposedly is getting backstage heat, according to you. But you also told me Samoa Joe was injured, so I don't fucking know.
Well, hey, Adam. He could be. Where's he been?
I don't know, but he's booked more than Elias.
Segments like this actually make me wonder whether shut up, whether it's Vince by himself and everybody else is like, okay, one day he'll be gone and we can change it. But if Stephanie subscribes to the whole "get these hands" thing, I mean, just like Ryback, they're just gimmicking the fuck out of these guys with these catchphrases, right?
Teddy.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, no, go.
I'm listening.
No, interact with the board. No, it's all right.
I'm
go ahead.
sorry, you made me laugh.
No, go ahead. You're good.
Isn't that the
Next?
worst when he does that when you're talking to him or just talking in general?
Okay,
and he
Brian,
just
why don't you
interrupts?
react to what he was saying?
I was
'cause
having
you
a
weren't
conversation
listening
with
either.
my friends in a room, but I guess Teddy from fucking Ireland gets more attention than I do when I talk. So go ahead, knock yourself out. What do you want to talk about?
I think Braun is in a position here that, Brian, this kind of plays to you because we've played a lot of games with him, bouncing back and forth between the heel and the face, the monster and the promo guy, the gimmick, and I mean, it feels like they can't decide where to go with him, and this is just another case of it.
Yeah, and hopefully, I just don't know how many times they can just keep going back and forth with it. I mean, hopefully this is kind of where he kind of turns the corner, and maybe they'll start pushing him. I don't know, but
Do you think this has anything to do with what you were talking about earlier?
that's what I was gonna say. Yes. If you look at the dirt sheets, Adam.
Spit it out.
If you look at the dirt sheets, they're saying that Braun is kind of known for being kind of like he shows up late and leaves early. And,
That's the backstage heat that I
yeah,
originally tossed this
he
tape
gets
on.
missing
Right.
with these
Yeah,
hands.
check the tape. That's where we started this
No,
segment.
I understand
Okay.
that, you goddamn asshole. But yeah, he's kind of got a reputation for, I guess, being his own worst enemy, so to speak. So maybe this is kind of just a thing where, but they are pushing him.
You're too big right now with the fans to put you in the back and punish you. So we'll put you in the limelight where you should be, but we're not going to push you to that next level because you're kind of a dick.
And it should be reported too that he did lose some house show matches too. Granted, I mean he wrestled like I think 3 times on one of the nights.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, I don't know. At least we thought initially, didn't we? We thought he was going to get mixed up with the tag teams, right?
Yeah.
When he came out, we're like, oh fuck.
I
Are
thought
they
it
going
was,
to?
no, I
was
thought
waiting
it
for
was setting
Nicholas.
up Nicholas.
I
Yeah.
thought Nicholas was going to come out.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's
really
the
did.
Christmas time, Saint Nick. What a
Yeah.
great way to bring Nicholas back.
So
He's going to be on winter break very soon, Brian.
That's true.
And he'll have a week off for
That's true.
Thanksgiving. He could make an appearance. Just saying.
Yeah, I could. No doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Braun, I think they should give him a couple months off. You know, let him just do
Braun?
let him do house shows. Pull him out of the TV rotation for a little bit, because he's got so much more potential. But they're running him hard right now, and he's gonna fade. You know, give this guy a longer career. Take him off TV for a little bit. Give him a break. Let him come back with a big pop later on.
So what about let's before we segue away here, what about the demands that he made to Stephanie tonight that she caved to? In order to get him on Team Raw, she has to give him Baron Corbin. He gets to name the stipulation.
Cool.
Obviously TLC is next, so maybe he'll pick one or all 3 of those stipulations. He gets to be #1 contender for Brock. What's that, for Royal Rumble? Because we probably won't see Brock again till then after this event.
Yeah,
right?
you don't want Braun in the Rumble because you'd have to have him throw motherfuckers left and right.
Right, so he's going to fight Brock. So we just got the next 2 pay-per-view bookings in this opening promo for Braun, which lead him right back to the title that he's lost so many fucking times before. Him and Joe should I really don't know. Stike, you're my stat guy on the board. Go look it up. Who's had more title shots? Is it Joe or Braun?
I don't know if that's – I think it might appear in your head that that's the right answer, but I think Braun's only had, what, 2? 2 title shots.
2 against Brock. He's only had 2 against Brock. He's had more than that.
Really?
Against Roman?
Yeah, he had 1 against Roman, and I want to say he was involved in one.
He had one against Roman?
I'm counting like an elimination chamber or something like that. I know he wasn't in the chamber, but they had
I'm not
one of
counting
those
that. Yeah.
where he was part of 2.
I'm talking one-on-one.
Wait, why doesn't that count?
It was a challenge for the title,
Okay,
Rob.
then
He's a contender. He had a triple threat with Roman and Brock.
Okay.
My point stands.
I'm sorry.
Is that
you
we're-
okay?
We now have programmed him like he's the face for the next 2 pay-per-views out in one promo with Stephanie. And it felt uneven. I want this, Stephanie. Well, you're going to do what I tell you. Okay.
No, I didn't mind it too much because he was putting out there that he was intelligent, so he's making a deal. He's fighting with his brain for a change, I guess, is the theme here. Whatever.
Yeah, so Berto and Stike have the answer. It's 5. Berto lists some SummerSlam, No Mercy, Rumble, Hell in a Cell, and the Saudi Shit Show.
Okay.
So I was right, Braun. This will be number 6. His next title opportunity will be number 6. Joe has, I think, 6 or 7 himself. So what's the point of this repeated? I mean, I get the baby face, Brian, doing the chase and the bridesmaid, always the bridesmaid, gonna finally get over one day, maybe at Mania. What's going on with this that WWE is booking? I know this has derailed the topic, but where do you think this is going?
Where do I think this is going? I think we all just said it. I think the booking is kind of like written on the wall.
No, but how do you do this with the reason I segued it to you is because the healer face. How do you do this when it's not a face?
when it's not a face, when Braun isn't when
Braun is chasing the title that he's never going to get. Never mind.
I think he'll get it.
Maybe.
I think Braun will get
yeah,
it.
he'll get it.
Get these title.
Brock is not going to hold that forever. I mean, he might hold it through the Cormier fight. Everyone thought that he wasn't going to hold it because he was going to go away. He was going to do his UFC thing. But now that they're talking about him bringing it down to the actual octagon, of course he's got to have the title now.
When is that?
That's a good question. Let's see. Fact check it.
2.
I just can't imagine someone walking to the UFC. I can see you walking to the UFC octagon with the WWE Championship. I can see that. I can't see the Universal title. To me, that's just corny as fuck. The Universal Champion. Which I still think is just a bullshit, lame, fake-ass fucking title. You know, I know we talk about it all big and bad here, but it's still a stupid fucking title. Bottom line.
It's not the prettiest.
It's just dumb. It's the concept of it is dumb. I mean, where is it? Is it equal to the WWE Championship? Why would that be allowed? You know, and if not, then it's above the IC but below the WWE. I mean, where is it on the hierarchy? It's fucking stupid, and it's ugly. It's just fucking ugly. Go. Sorry.
Daniel Price has a crazy theory about the Money in the Bank briefcase. GM took it, so he still has it. Corbin's going to cash in when Braun's about to beat him at Rumble, and Corbin's going to be the one that actually defeats.
So it would be early 2019 is what they're rumoring to say when Lesnar would come back and fight Cormier.
Okay, so it'll be right after he loses the title.
Right after Rumble.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
Braun wins it at Rumble. Is that possible?
Yeah, Berto says that if I was Lesnar, I wouldn't bring the title there. You know what?
2.
Invasion of the Becky Snatchers. We got.
You didn't say that when
That's
the
not
show
what you
started.
said.
No.
I know. I just came up with that on the spot. I like.
What was the other one?
It was just Invasion.
I don't get it.
Oh yeah.
Um,
They both suck. Go on.
yeah. Becky tearing up Ronda's arm so much so that she can't roll into the ring right.
She's so bad.
Let's see what else looked weird. Dana Brooke rolled into the ring. Her first little kick to Becky, and she breaks her nose. That looked like a broken nose, right? Blood
Oh,
everywhere.
for
That
sure.
was more
I think
than
so.
just a bloody nose.
For sure.
I think it's a broken nose.
You think it
Maybe.
halts anything on Sundays, boys?
Wait.
No.
Where was the show?
What do you mean?
Like, where was it? What city? Where were they?
Tonight?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I was gonna say, like, maybe if it was
I
like,
paid attention to
if it
that.
was like Denver or something, like be like high altitude. You know, you
I
get,
saw
like,
a lot of kids.
You know when you
and
get like
shit.
bloody noses or whatever. Like
no,
maybe,
she got rats.
maybe she's a picker.
No.
We don't know.
Is this just set up because the men are going to invade tomorrow? I really don't want to focus on this too much.
Yeah, they're
Other than Becky looked badass.
1,000%.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Becky looked badass, right?
Yeah, I don't. Why would you put Charlotte out there? 'Cause Charlotte just looked kind of weak and kind of background noisy.
Oh, and having her do the spear and then Becky did the in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it took everything away. Ronda trying to fight with one arm, couldn't remember which arm she's supposed to sell.
Telling fucking Billy Kay like to come here. Like, come here.
Get over here.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just go over and I'll clothesline you
Scorpion.
and push
Well,
you.
same thing with Becky too. When she had the chair, you could see her yell out.
I think
Ronda,
that, but
Ronda.
See, I think that was more organic. I think it's more like, hey, Ronda, hey, like here's Johnny.
Yeah.
Now, look at me.
Well, she should have done that.
Here's
But
Johnny.
I
I
don't know.
like Rob's explanation.
So do I. Oh, I think she should have done that.
I don't think she was calling for the spot. I don't think she was calling to put her in position because you could have waited as long as you had to there because again the last 5 minutes was Ronda shaking, so you could have stretched it.
Here you go, Bardo.
This is Roderick Strong, and I approve this
If
method.
it wasn't for Becky, that segment would have been Botchamania for ages, he said.
Oh, it's so bad.
There was a lot of bad, weird bumps.
Tamina and Nia took some fucking decent bumps in that last segment.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Look at that
dropped on
go.
her fucking neck by the ring post.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
That's what Teddy made me laugh with earlier. He referred to them as The Rock and Rikishi, which I don't know which one's The Rock. I don't have too much I want to say about this. It's predictable, but Becky made this segment work, right?
Right.
Her seemingly walking down the 7-on-1, even before the blood or anything like that. The promo she cut. I mean, she made this segment work.
But you know what? What we're not talking about. We're caught up in Becky, which was awesome. Becky's badass. But what about the fact that Bayley and Sasha are now being
We'll get there.
Oh, is that later on?
That's number 10.
Oh, well,
that's
that's number
top
10,
of
That was a
10.
great segue to it because it's talking. You want to just talk about it now?
Okay, let's
No,
say
he's going to put it, then he's going to do
we'll
the rest
do
later
topic
on.
10. We'll do topic 10,
It's like in a
which
newspaper.
right now.
Oh, the left outs.
The left outers. These are the people. Banks and Bailey lead the card here of left out of this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Banks, Bailey, Orton, Hardy, Elias, Dean. Those are just the top ones of the divisions that are left out.
Well,
Okay.
Dean will be involved.
And currently Charlotte is even left out, Rob, to segue you there, because there's a spot on the SmackDown team that hasn't been officially added as Charlotte, which it's got to be, right?
Dean's going to be involved in the pay-per-view in some capacity.
Nope.
Yeah,
Not unless- I mean,
not
yeah.
in a match, but he's going to be there. They're going to have something. He's going to be in
He's
some
going
sort
to
of
screw.
segment.
I mean, we'll get to that in predictions.
You know,
right?
you got to.
Remember, this is a go-home show. We got
I
predictions.
mean, you got to know that a big four. So Survivor Series is obviously one of the big fours.
Yep.
So they're going to do their damnedest to get everyone in on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a different pay-per-view, and even fuck it, maybe this one too, I think it's a good thing. If you're sitting there, I got all this card that's not on a pay-per-view. That's a good thing.
They have 22 people in one match, Rob.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just saying that I prefer like NXT where you see somebody at a pay-per-view and then you might not see them at another 2 pay-per-views. You know, there's limited space. We don't need to put everyone on the pay-per-view. Do the program, move forward. You'll get a program and get a pay-per-view.
Okay, but
eventually.
Bailey, Banks, and Ember Moon,
Yeah, sure.
What about it?
all
Well,
three
again-
are left out.
Again, it's Survivor Series. They're gonna show up somewhere.
Both the Raw teams are chock
They'll
full
get
of heels.
They'll get a pre-show tag team match or some shit.
Oh, just what we need. Another 6-woman tag match.
Well, it's
Rob.
a fucking major. It's one of the majors. It's gonna be fucking 20 hours long.
Maybe what's going on with a mixed match challenge? Maybe one of them will win it,
Shut up,
right?
Brian.
And then they'll be in the Royal Rumble.
Oh,
No?
my
Why is
God.
that? Why? Maybe that's what's in the cards for them. Bailey and Sasha being them.
I think they're planting the seeds of a lot of stuff to
So
happen.
we
Well, yeah, I think they're planting a lot of seeds right now for stuff that's going to happen after Survivor Series. Like all these feuds that have been going for years now, like Seth and Dean. This is a long time in the making. They're now trying to elevate some people that they haven't been using in programs, like Apollo, right, and like fucking Elias. So they're
Apollo's a perfect
okay,
example, though,
but-
Rob,
but-
of a guy you need to make a TV
right,
feud
right.
out of.
Okay, but God damn it, Adam. Oh, fucking hate it when you do that.
What, have a conversation on a podcast
No,
instead of a
interrupt-
bunch of monologues?
Oh, stop talking. Damn it, I get it back and he starts talking again.
Still doing it.
Such an asshole, man. I'm just saying Elias and Apollo are going to be used after Survivor Series. They're going to start breeding new ones now, however you want to put it. So, yeah, that was I had to go. Just fucking
Ninja,
go.
please.
Yeah. You're such a dick, man. I'm going to get my opinion out because before you get to the punchline of yours, motherfucker. Go.
Anyway.
What's the next topic, you fucknut?
Fuck nut. Big talk over
Yeah,
here.
shut your cum dumpster.
4,
Ambrose effigy. Brian, here's your dumpster fire. Oh, wait, I mean fire in a barrel.
It was a
which
dumpster.
Rob,
It's a
no.
dumpster.
You're a
You ever
dumpster.
go to a park? They usually have those set up, and that's
Whatever.
where
That's
you
not
throw
a
your-
dump. A dumpster is what you dump trash cans into.
Duke Drozy is a dumpster.
All right, so a garbage fire.
There we go. I'll give you garbage,
fire.
Yeah, garbage
Okay.
fire.
Garbage
I
fire.
will give you garbage fire.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, give me my fucking coin from earlier too.
Actually, it's actually barrel fire, but go ahead.
Well,
Yeah. You could add garbage in there.
Thank you.
Oh, I got a coin. Oh, Ryan, what do you want to say about this? He's burning his shield gear.
he burned his shield gear. A very symbolic moment, I guess. But the thing is, like,
Yeah, Taker left his shit in the middle of the ring too. See how fucking well that worked out.
yeah, right. I don't know. It was just it felt weird. Really did, like, with the car just being right there. Like the entire time, I'm thinking, whose car is this? Why is
Back in
like
the
did
car.
he park it right here specifically next to the barrel, or did he drag the barrel next to the car?
that-
Also,
that
I
was
don't
the-
know about the municipal thing, Rob, you asked about earlier, but
Yeah.
Justin says to Brian, check the tape. It was Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh,
Kansas
that's
City,
right. The Brock
Missouri.
shirt said Kansas City. That's right.
Ah.
The fucking the Dean Ambrose thing, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh,
that's great.
yeah.
Yeah, you're great. You're great at this.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want a pen? You could write shit down.
I should
you
be
know.
writing stuff down. I
Fuck.
should.
You criticize Brian. At least he gets a nugget of good out of there.
Yeah, I have a note.
Kevin from Texas wants to know what kind of car that was. We're not sure, but it's got a dent in it.
Pontiac
Kevin.
Sunfire from like 19.
It looked like that.
2004 or something like that.
It did. It looked like those shitty wings from a Pontiac Sunfire.
The Dean segment was about 2 minutes of the most aggressive way to say absolutely nothing. Because absolutely nothing came out of that.
Especially they're not even fighting on Sunday.
Yeah.
Dean is going to screw Rollins over. I don't have much to go on here. This topic has run its course, so I'm just going to supply a random trivia fact here instead. Rob, did you know the giant squid has the largest eye of any living creature?
I did not know that. And this has been Random Facts, brought to you by collarandelbowbrand.com, and your marked out code fucking marked out, save you 10% on your entire order. All caps. Yeah.
That's why we need to record that for
We've
next
got to
time.
do that.
No, that was great. You should keep doing it. Keep doing it live.
I wasn't ready.
No, do live reads, man.
Are you
Come
ready?
on.
I don't think Rob's good enough for a live read.
Fuck you.
5.
Number 5, give the mic back to Leo. Speaking of bad mic skills, Rob.
do it. Do it.
What is it?
Do Leo's thing. I said, look at the pecs and I can't even do it without.
And then he bent over. He goes, he's got a pose for you. He's going to show his ass. I thought Elias, by the way, the segue there, when he's on the phone, he goes, "Hello, I am Elias." Just the way he would normally address the audience, but now it was quirky.
Yeah, he's doing the face thing is slowly growing on me. I'm still not in favor of it in comparison.
I'd much rather him shit on everyone.
But I got to tell you, I was the one at the very beginning of this fucking what's his fucking little tiny ass name?
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush. I was the one when Leo Rush started doing it with Bobby that I was like, I like this. All you motherfuckers are like, this is stupid. I'm like, no, this is great. Leo Rush is so good, and he's so bad that he's good. He's like Teddy Long.
Oh yeah.
And I hate to do the black on black reference, but
Lashley.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is when he does it during a match. Like if he does it, like I love his promos.
Oh no. Think about it. Think
What?
about Armstrong in the ECW day. Think about Jimmy Hart wouldn't shut the fuck up the whole time they're wrestling.
What'd you
Cornette
say,
wouldn't
Armstrong?
show. Yeah, isn't that Alfonso? Sorry, fuck.
Yeah, I was like,
Bill Alfonso, not Bill
Alfonso.
Armstrong. Bill
Sure.
Alfonso.
Yeah.
That goddamn whistle. Shut the fuck up, Bill.
It's true. I
Yeah.
mean, you can even say the fucking New Day and the goddamn trombone to an extent.
yeah.
Anyway.
Leo Rush's instrument is he's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, no, he plays the part
Yeah.
perfectly. Really does.
Dude, and Rob, you said it. Check the tape. You said this guy. I hate him so much that I love him because he's doing his job.
That's exactly what I said. Yep. I hate him
Okay, but
so much, and well done for that.
Yeah.
What
and
about-
he does his job.
what about Bobby?
He needs to give the mic back to Leo. That's. I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bobby, you got to stop, bro. But you know what?
What is it? You're a clown.
I
I just want to tell you how you're a clown,
it
Elias.
gives legitimacy to Leo Rush when he talks.
Okay, the need for him.
Yeah.
As long as every now and again, and according to Rob, and I agree with this. According to Rob, as long as every now and again Bobby Lashley speaks,
Couple words.
it's Leo Rush's job security.
Exactly.
Okay.
Couple words.
Moving on to the Sing Toss. You get extra tickets tonight for if you can get them. I want to break this down for you guys listening out there. 2 suplexes to each Sing at $200K a pop, plus an extra $200K for an F5 to Jinder equals $1 million. Thanks, drive through. Sincerely yours, Brock Lesnar.
Hey, you know what?
That's the invoice tonight. That's what I think that's how he invoices Vince, is by the fucking move now.
You know what? It's like my kids, man. If my daughter does something kind of out of the blue fucking nice, I am so fucking thrilled by it because it never fucking happens. And so seeing Brock do like a couple extra moves on TV was like, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. I mean, it's really bad, but it's great because I never see it. So cool. Thanks for that.
Maybe there's like a weight restriction too. Like he's like, yeah, I'll get in there if I can throw him around, but like,
Oh, the Sings?
yeah, the Sings.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe it's even like a fucking like a whole like they have it like a goddamn like.
Hey, how do I hurt somebody? Maybe
Hey,
he's hurt him.
Is who's Gary Hart? They're mentioning Gary Hart.
Gary
on the
Hart,
board.
he was a famous manager.
They're saying he was really fucking annoying on the board.
He was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
he
bad.
was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even Heenan to an extent.
Heenan was great.
But yeah, but
But-
in the same time, like like he he was annoying. Like, we love to fucking hate him. But
now, as an adult, I love him in hindsight. As a watcher at the time of Heenan, I was still a kid. So this is kayfabe to me is what everything is, how much I miss that ignorant bliss. But, yeah, Heenan was just – I despised Heenan as a kid. Despised him. Love him now.
Sing Toss is kind of run its course, but the board's popping on the last topic. Elias Berto says, don't give him a world title shot until 2020.
Who, Elias?
Yeah. I think that's too far because they haven't done anything with him.
Then he could wrestle the president of the United States, The Rock.
At Mania?
Yeah. No?
All right.
No?
No.
Okay.
No. You know what? No.
Sure.
We're here already?
It's time.
Time for change, Brian.
We had a vision for change. You made it a revolution.
And then I tore my pec. I need you on Tuesdays. I got unreliable hosts.
We told you we are the future.
I ripped my
Until
chest.
you told us the future is now.
Hey, Brian, come out of retirement. I'm going to get injured in the next match.
I'm going to fly to Saudi
Wrestling
Arabia and tear my
Podcast
goddamn pec.
presents to you the NXT Minute with
You got the clock?
Rob.
You're not clocking me still,
Oh,
are
I'm
you?
clocking you, motherfucker.
This is not a minute thing anymore.
Oh.
All right, fine.
No, he says he doesn't
All right,
get...
no, here we go. All right, Heavy Machinery versus the Forgotten Sons opens up the show. In my humble opinion, this match continues the singles push of Big Dozer.
Doze!
I'm not sure why they're pushing Dozer and just kind of taking the spotlight off of
Tucky.
Yeah, of Tucker Knight. But Dozer's definitely getting a lot of pushes forward.
It's because of the
You're
worm.
welcome.
Right. Dakota Kai versus Tanara Conti.
Yeah, I like her.
Can't move on until
I
you
like
say her
her
name right.
Conti. I like her Conti.
Hey, say your first name.
Dakota. Tanara.
Dakota.
The fuck was that?
I don't know. Keep going.
Oh, my God. So Johnny Gargano comes clean about turn the fucking phone off. Why is the phone on? Didn't we ban the fucking phone from the show?
It called in because it was your fucking segment. Is the minute up?
Wow. So Gargano comes clean about why he did it, saying that he needs to do some dirty shit, right? Velveteen Dream loses to Lars Sullivan. I want to analysis. I want to do analysis on this, and I just don't feel like I can do it because either the phone's going to ring or you're going to time
No,
me.
the reason why, Rob, I made you do a minute is we have to use this time, and we can talk more detail here, Brian, you as well. We got to do predictions for War Games too.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that's
so we're going to talk about everything you wanted to do, Rob. I just wanted to make you jump through the hoop for a second, get a little flustered, piss your pants and get all butthurt like you normally do.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah. So, but it worked, and I enjoyed it. I hope you did at home. If you saw the look on Rob's face, he was quite upset when that phone rang, and that wasn't planned either. I didn't know where the hell that even came from, but we got only 4 matches at War Games. We've gone from the usual 5 at a takeover to 4 at War Games. How long are these matches? Have got to be classics in the making now.
I think every fucking match at takeovers are classics, period.
Wait, fucking pick it up.
I when I picked it up, he yelled at me. He said, hang up immediately.
Hello.
Brian.
Yeah.
I want to start with this one because I care the least about it. And Rob can play with the camera here. Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's the first two-time woman champ on NXT, which means after you lose the belt, she didn't get called up. And she took it right back from Kairi Sane. I don't see them putting the belt back on Kairi, but all the challengers in waiting seem to be heels that are worthy.
Well,
unless it's Candice.
It could be a situation where there is kind of maybe like a shitty finish where maybe Baszler does retain. You
think I'm saying, but do you? I think Baszler retains. That's who I'm picking. Do you think there's any chance they let Kairi now be a two-timer?
No, I don't think Kairi's going to win clean. But I also don't think that that Baszler is going to win clean. clean. I think there's going to be some sort of fucking
But-
outside interference, but Baszler is going to retain
By who?
over Kyrie.
So do you think Kyrie wins by DQ? Is what
Oh,
you're
well,
saying?
Sure.
we
Okay,
got-
yeah. So
we got-
Kyrie wins by DQ, but the
Okay.
title is not going to change.
Well,
Okay.
you have to have the little horsewomen get involved. Right?
Yeah.
You have
yeah.
to.
At this point,
Which is why
absolutely.
Brian's saying Kyrie wins. I like that idea. That it could be them. That it could go that way. I could totally see Kyrie winning, and it go that way, Brian. I'm not.
You say fuck off. Wait.
And I'm not opposed to that.
They're trying to call, man.
I'm not opposed to that. Are you?
What? Who?
Kyrie winning by DQ.
No,
But-
not
but
at all.
that just stretches it out till Rumble, and we have to see this
Sure,
match again.
or there could be a situation where I don't know. I mean, I just feel like one of them is going to get called up at some point, especially because we have Rumble coming in, and we know that there's going to be call-ups for that. So I don't know. We don't have too many more NXT
Yeah, but the
tapings.
call-ups don't mean anything. Big Stank was called up last year for the Rumble, and he clearly is not on main roster.
Yeah, but
he
I
was
think
called out twice last year for pay-per-views.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish I could have been a part of this conversation. I really enjoy this stuff.
You were
Uh,
trouble.
Stop fucking calling. We're not going to pick up.
Kyrie and Shayna.
Kyrie and Shayna.
What's your pick? And then I'll let you kick off the next feud.
Well, I got to look at what's going to come next, right? And I think the obvious heir apparent and next challenger is fucking Bianca Belair. I don't see who else it could
How
be.
is if
Isn't there?
Shayna,
I think there's a match next week for number one contender with Bianca and somebody. I don't know who.
yes, but if Shayna retains, then you got heel.
Well, then they'll make Bianca face then, which I think she could pull off.
Undefeated. Who's your pick?
Fucking hilarious this week.
Very good.
Who's your pick, Rob?
It's gonna be I go Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Okay. By DQ or clean, she takes the title. Because me and Brian say, Brian convinced me, we're Kyrie by DQ.
Clean.
You're saying takes the title.
I think that Shayna attempts to do a dirty move and then something backfires and Kyrie wins it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you kick this one off. Candice LeRae would be my pick in waiting, but Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Nikki and Candice kind of circling the ring, if you will. Who's your pick, and what else did you want to talk about here, Rob? Because this is the match right here. They somehow went from Gargano and Ciampa being like a death feud to the escalation here of Black and Gargano.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I want to say it's gonna put Black on. No, I think Black's close to moving up. So you have Black lose this, but you have it because Candice makes a turn, and so then you got it. Now you got to heal Johnny and heal Candice. So Candice helps him to beat Aleister all fucked up and crooked. Aleister fades to Black, all pun intended. Nikki goes to be with Sanity at the main roster, and now you got the heel couple. So yeah.
Do you think that there's AJC's joining us? Do you think there's any chance? Do you think there's any chance that Gargano beats Aleister clean, Brian?
No, definitely not.
It's got to be hook or crook.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think he brought up a good point about Candice, kind of turning heel and
She's been
Stand by your man.
She's
Exactly.
she's been showing some signs too, like black lipstick the other day, and then she had kind of a heated moment in the ring. So she's
You want to play with Nikki?
But after this, I mean, Gargano and Ciampa, you think they're both going to stay in NXT as both like just red hot heels? I feel like there's only going to be like room for one of them.
Stike says he noticed it too. Darker clothing instead of a rainbow ring gear lately.
right.
Juan, everybody on the board now is late chiming in because the phone was ringing. They're all now talking. AJC says Gargano. Rob, who are you picking?
I just gave my pick.
I know you said you. Oh, that's right, Brian. You didn't give your
My
pick.
God.
You think Johnny Wrestling?
No, you know what? I honestly, I think I'm going to go with Aleister. I mean,
Aleister
he's
leads with a win.
been gone off TV for a while now. I mean, obviously they kept him around because of the storyline, but I feel like if anything, he needs this win more than more than.
Does he need it
Gargano
if
does.
he's getting pulled up?
I don't think he's gonna be getting pulled up anytime soon. You know what?
I'm
Maybe
glad you said that because that's why I think he wins here because I don't think he's getting pulled up soon.
maybe Rumble, but what is that? End of January?
Yeah, we'll have at least one more takeover.
Well, Alistair still gets a rematch for his belt too at some point, right?
They haven't said that.
No,
they haven't said that.
Yeah, they've dropped that right now for this blood feud.
I mean,
I know that. I'm talking about after that. It's like, okay, this situation's over. Now I'm going back.
I'm
for the
not
title.
disagreeing with you. I'm saying it's presumed, but they haven't said it. They haven't outright said it.
As I'm thinking about it now, he hasn't had that rematch, and maybe he beats Johnny, and then
Answer it.
Answer the fucking phone. Answer it. Answer. Is it on?
Yeah. What do you want?
Who's there?
Hi, I wanted to give my review for Monday Night Raw tonight.
JD, man, can you just fucking stop sometimes? Oh, I love you, bro. But fuck me, man.
How do you know that was him?
I know it's JD.
Yeah, that's his voice.
Yeah, I love you, man. I really do. Fucking, I fucking long time, fucking loyal motherfucker. I love you.
Yeah,
but
we
dude,
don't need your comedy bits. We're doing a podcast.
So as
right
friend
now.
to friend, how I tell Adam he's a fucking idiot sometimes. I'm gonna tell you as a friend, stop fucking calling, man. You're fucking with my vibe, man. You're fucking my high.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of my vibe, Velveteen Dream, this is his first opportunity, Rob, at the title. Tommaso Ciampa, the evil one.
Yeah.
I hope Velveteen doesn't put any call me up Vince pants on again.
I don't. You know, my thing is, I really want Velveteen to win this, but Ciampa I think has a lot more champion left in him, and
really,
yeah. I do.
Johnny Gargano's a cringy heel, Berto wants to add, and DP agrees. I think Ciampa's got a lot of legs as the heel here, but what do you do with Velveteen to keep this rivalry going? This rivalry has barely scratched the surface of what it could be, considering the non-belt feud here that you've got going on with the War Games and Alistair and Gargano.
Yeah,
this falls short.
What if this kind of
without the title? This is not a great match.
What if this sets up like a three-way? Fucking
between who? Gargano, Ciampa, and Velveteen.
Yeah.
Alistair gets left out in the cold.
I don't love it.
Or if Alistair wins, Alistair, fucking Ciampa and Velveteen. We know Alistair and Velveteen can have a great match. So.
I mean, Lars and other people are out there. EC3, a lot of people not on this card could stick their nose in something here to set up the future.
You know, that's the thing about NXT, about takeovers, though. They're not big on pulling somebody out of the locker room to interfere. They have moments.
That's not true. Well, I mean, Undisputed Era when they came out.
Well, yeah, there's moments, but the takeovers themselves are usually pretty not untainted.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you have guys that are debuting, like they kind of acknowledge the fact they don't have them kind of surprised. They always show them, just sitting ringside, and they'll actually show the graphic that they're there.
I mean, like Matt Riddle's not going to get involved. Nobody's coming out.
But I mean, like if you look at a WWE main roster pay-per-view versus a takeover pay-per-view, takeover will let every one of their matches go clean, end clean. Where a main roster pay-per-view, you might get half of them that go clean.
What about this, guys? Stike says Ciampa isn't losing the title. Long game. Gargano earning Ciampa's trust back by going heel. He beats him like Orton did the Wyatts.
Stabs him in the back.
Yep.
Gargano stabs Ciampa in the back.
Yep. Long game.
Long games him. That would be interesting, but obvious.
And you still got, like I said,
very obvious.
There's a lot of people left over here.
You that would be so obvious that from day one, every week you're just on the edge waiting for it to happen.
And here's the other thing: ever since Almas left, Velveteen Dream is the new Almas. Always a contender for match of the night on Takeover, but usually the loser. Velveteen's got to get his chance here. I'm going to go out on a limb.
No, he just beat EC3 in the last one, right? It was pretty fucking. I mean, that's a good win for him.
Now he's getting wins, but he used to he was kind of like the gatekeeper.
I mean, he lost to Alistair. Who else took him down to take it?
Velveteen?
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream? Yeah, he lost the North American title. He lost to EC3.
Cassius Ohno probably.
No, he beat EC3.
Oh, he beat EC3. That was his first victory.
On a takeover?
I think it was his first victory on a takeover.
Cash over. No.
He lost to Gargano.
Did he lose to Gargano?
Yes.
Okay.
Safari Champs is here. Welcome, Safari Champs.
Hey, Safari Champs.
He says that was me. I called. Yeah, sure. Okay, so JD's Safari Champs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Velveteen. I'm just gonna take it there. I don't know why. I really would like to see him as champ.
Yeah.
Brian?
I'm gonna go with Velveteen.
Yeah.
I think having him be the champion in NXT throws a whole different dynamic to the brand. And I don't really think it derails. It definitely doesn't derail Ciampa at all.
He would be
Dream beat Ono and EC3. Stykler says
he would be such a great champion and such a unique champion. And that's the thing about NXT is what I like is every champion, in my opinion, is a little bit unique.
When was the last time we had like a super, like very flamboyant, like major champion? I'm not saying like a tag, like a fucking like Breezango or anything like that. I'm saying like
KO when he took it to the main roster. Remember, KO took the NXT title to the main roster.
Goldust.
Yeah, I guess Goldust is IC.
Oh, you're talking about a gimmick.
Gimmick. Yeah.
That's what you mean to say is a gimmick.
Check the tape.
Oh, I said that. Check the tape.
I was busy looking at the board.
Yeah.
AJC, the board be popping.
We had that talk. Yeah. What?
What
the fuck are you talking about?
Final match, War Games 2.
Oh, we're done talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, we did our predictions. Undisputed Era versus Ricochet, Pete Dunne, and the War Raiders. We got 4-on-4. We got 4 titles. You guys keep telling me, is there any chance on the Go Home show here that Regal says it's for all the gold?
No, you've been talking about this for fucking weeks, months even. It's not going to fucking
This is one of his, like, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a year also since Roddy turned on everybody else in War Games when it was the 3 teams and became part of Undisputed Era.
Happy anniversary?
Yeah.
Do you
so
think
does that
he
mean?
a lot
that means all the belts are going to be on the line?
No. You guys already answered that question, so I'm saying, do you think there's any way he undoes that?
He flips? No.
Oh, another long game, con.
No, I'm just saying he undoes it because
I
he's
don't
like,
think so.
he's like, you guys gave the belt back to Bobby Fish. You don't even need me anymore.
And then what is he going to do? Then what?
I don't know.
If anything happens, it's going to be that they lose, and then Adam Cole, baby.
Oh no, Roddy turned at me.
Oh my
War Games.
God! Let me finish my fucking thought.
My bad.
Jesus Christ. No, what could happen is Adam Cole, they lose, and Adam Cole starts beating the shit out of the other 3 and kind of leaves them hanging, and he goes solo career. I like that. I don't think it's going to happen.
I like that, Rob, but I like Undisputed Era being 2-0 at War Games first.
Okay.
I'm picking Undisputed.
Oh, also, you guys are talking about people like not really surprising anyone or anything. War Raiders, they're another team that kind of came out of nowhere, right? Didn't they?
Yeah,
when
they pushed
debuted?
them hard and heavy,
but
man.
weren't they just kind of just a impromptu, like they ran into the ring and that was it?
Yeah,
I think they were one of the few. I believe.
I mentioned that when we were talking about the Evolve champs now being Street Profits. I was like, Heavy Machinery, Street Profits, TM61, War Raiders. Actually, couple teams, War Raiders and Undisputed, just debuted ahead of all these other tag teams that have been loyal and true on NXT for a while.
It all depends. They are rewarding people for their work, but also need to push their product as well. So, if you got Adam Cole in there with Roderick Strong and all these big names from the Indies, you gotta feature them, right? Because they're going to be in and out. They're doing the long game where we're using that fucking word a lot tonight, but with all their rookies.
AJC says I'd rather have 3 teams than 2, but if it's all the gold, it would definitely be Undisputed. And Daniel Price wins to call both of you to call Rob's theory at least right now into question, and that's why I said I like what you said, Rob, in the future, but not now. He says, what sense would Cole beating their asses make if they're all still title holders when they lose?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
no, that's I didn't consider that. Sure.
Yeah, so I mean that could happen down the road once belts are off. Once they want to move on.
Well, he doesn't have a belt.
No, but they do.
A tag? They got
Yeah.
tag belts? Okay, so but
Yeah, but it's not like Freebird. No.
No, it's not free.
he
Well,
can still go fucking.
actually, it kind of was. Adam Cole, when Fish first got hurt.
Oh, he wrestled. That's right. I think
he was
he's
doing
right.
house shows as a tag.
No,
champ.
but I think he won him.
No, he won him because that's when Roddy turned on his partner
Okay.
to help them
Wait, but
defend.
was that the same?
Well,
I
no,
don't
they
fucking-
defended.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Fish was in the match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
Thanks for fucking
that
my
was
brain up.
undisputed
Who's your pick, Brian?
wormhole.
Undisputed Wormhole's your pick.
Who's my pick? No, you know what? I'm gonna go Ricochet and company.
You're gonna go the not
I
okay
am.
faces.
I am. Mhm.
Rob, final answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go with fucking undisputed.
Undisputed. Yeah, I think they're gonna go 2-0. Next topic. Give me something to break.
Give me something to break.
Ruby and Natty. Those are my dad glasses. A nightmare. All out crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Okay, go. Move on.
So instead, I'm just stalling until I can find my damn sound effect.
And now it's time for a little marked out trivia.
Wow.
Wow, even Brian. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, marked out trivia. Titans. Trivia like Teen Titans.
Teen
Titans, go.
There's just like Titan
Teen
Towers.
Titans.
Waffles,
go.
waffles, 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 waffles. Okay. Turn the fucking music down, Adam.
Chicken and waffles.
Titans trivia.
Chicken and waffles.
We still got whiteboards? Oh, they're down there at
Do we have
Brian's
whiteboards?
feet.
Do
They're
we
down by
need-
your feet.
Do we need whiteboards?
Do we need whiteboards?
They work for my trivia better, but there's no marker, so it really doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we gonna write on them with?
Oh, these things have fucking shit all over them. I'm not.
Yeah, I guess I got to clean that up. All right, here we go. So I guess just write it down and we'll see. Is a fucking cat in my seat? Oh my god.
Did you just sit on the cat?
I had no
There's
idea.
a
No,
cat
it's
in
just
my
behind me.
seat.
Okay, here we go. Titans. So it's about some of the heavyweights.
Bang
through the
bus.
industry. All
Yeah,
right.
go
All right.
for it.
Ric Flair. Okay. Ric Flair was the first holder of the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. What other WCW title was Flair the first to hold? Actually, he was the first and the last to hold it. You gonna play me some music or something? Or just,
Oh, you want sound effects?
Play some
click, click,
Enya.
click.
I can
Or
give
no,
you
no,
some
no.
end of
Natalie and Bruglia.
And Bruglia. Oh, okay. This is too much. I'm turning the channel now. Turn it down. Stop. Stop.
I gotta stop it in 3 places.
No, stop.
No, but I really had to
Oh,
stop it in 3
My
places.
God, I hate him sometimes.
Make the pain stop.
Okay.
What's the answer?
I don't know. You tell me. What's the fucking answer?
The
If neither one of y'all get it, we'll go to the board.
I'm gonna go with
Real World Championship belt.
No.
I'm gonna go with the real NWA Championship belt.
You gonna buzz yourselves?
Oh, I got it. We're both wrong.
Yes. Anything on the board?
The South American title, Berto says.
No.
The hardcore title, AJC says.
No.
Internet Championship.
No.
The U.S. title, Stike says.
No.
That one still exists. How could he be the last one?
Right.
I thought maybe that would.
So that nobody got it.
Apparently not.
It was the WCW International Championship.
Huh.
Daniel Price said TV title.
That fucking happened.
Okay.
Yeah, Flair was the TV champion at the end of his fucking career. Shut the fuck up.
You're fired.
All right, next. Hulk Hogan, brother. In 1985, brother, Hogan became the first pro wrestler on the cover of What magazine, brother, and no other wrestler has been on it since. Ooh, brother.
So wait, say it again.
All right.
Say it again.
In 1985, Hulk Hogan became the first pro wrestler on the cover of What magazine. He was actually the only wrestler who has ever been on the cover of that magazine since.
Sports Illustrated is my guess.
That's his guess.
I'm waiting for your guess.
Well, I want to know what my guess. No. Buzz him or tell him that he's right.
It didn't give Brian a chance to even think of one. Just blurted his shit out.
Let's see.
Brian wasn't going to think of anything.
I'm going to say
I didn't ask you for answers.
Time Magazine.
Yeah, it was Sports Illustrated.
Yay.
The Rock hasn't been
Adam's
on. Are
smart.
you sure?
I was shocked by that.
That sounds like
okay.
some bullshit.
Look it up.
Look it up. They used to think it was a sport back then. Now it's predetermined. Why would they book them?
Check the tape.
I am going to
check the tape.
All
right, Rob, what's next?
Next question. Who is Steve Borden?
Lizzie Borden's dead.
Oh.
Who is Steve Borden?
I know the answer to this.
All right, Brian, why don't you go first?
It's fucking Sting.
Did you know that, Adam?
I did not know that.
It is Sting.
Oh, and also, guys, if you, I don't know,
Give him a coin.
if you had the December 6th, 2016,
The board all got Sting. They said too easy.
look at that.
DP Bang Bus.
Who's that?
Fake.
What?
Who's that? On the cover of
Birdo.
Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, but that's after wrestling.
Doesn't matter. That's the
after
goddamn.
wrestling.
That's The Rock.
After wrestling.
Okay, when was fucking Hulk Hogan on the? When was
As
it,
a pro
85?
wrestler. As a pro
85,
wrestler.
he was
he's on there.
definitely still a
He's on there
wrestler,
because of his movie or his TV role on the shit on HBO that I watched that I can't remember the name of.
Ballers.
Ballers, yeah. He's on there because of Ballers, not because of being a wrestler.
Doesn't
so Hogan
matter.
was there
All right,
as
so
a
then-
wrestler.
okay, so then reword your question.
Fuck off. Okay, what's next? Oh,
It's still real to me, damn it.
I got one more.
All right, great.
One more.
Baller.
Undertaker. Which of these?
Me, Mark Calloway.
Shut up.
Oh.
Which of these was Mark's gimmick name until they changed it last minute to The Undertaker? So they had this name planned for him as a go. This is his character, his gimmick, and then they changed it right before he went out.
Would Kane the Undertaker count?
No.
Okay, so.
I'm going to give you multiple choice here.
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
Shut your mouth.
I'll stop the clock then.
Give me B first.
So here's we got Colossus the Mighty, Tower Man, or Eggman. Which one of those was going to be his name before they changed it to The Undertaker?
I'm going to go with Tower Man, and Berto's asking if he can send trivia to us via email. Please do.
Sure.
We'll love to shit on your trivia, too.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with, Colossus.
So Brian says Colossus
The Colossus
Mighty.
of Clout.
You said what, Adam?
He said Tower Man.
Tower Man.
Anybody on the board? Anybody got anything? Different
Colossus for Daniel Price. A for AJC.
Abyss.
Abyss for Bang Bus.
The answer is Eggman.
Eggman. Kevin says Eggman.
Eggman. Yeah.
What?
I have no other information beyond that.
Okay, how would they? Yeah, did he fling eggs at people?
Maybe he's a chef. He's a very tall chef.
Do you remember that game when they would have eggs chasing you, like eggs and bacon?
Yeah, it was called
Burger Time.
Burger Time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah.
Eggman.
That's it. That's all I got.
Tower Man is 2. They might be giants. Daniel Price says so. He's telling me I'm an idiot. It's before we get to dirt sheets and final thoughts, we got one more thing that takes a while, but we are
really?
smart enough to go quickly through these predictions. We've already talked about them. Let's just predict.
What?
Survivor Series. It's a go-home show, folks.
Didn't we do this already?
No, we did board games.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So that's why we got to rapid fire this.
Quickly. Go.
All right. Buddy Murphy, Mustafa Ali.
Buddy Murphy.
Mustafa Ali.
Okay. I am also going to go with Buddy Murphy. Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey.
Becky Lynch.
Becky.
Oh, I hope so, too.
The
but
man.
I don't think we're going to be right, fellas. Let's see. The Bar with Big Show versus AOP and their bobblehead.
AOP bobblehead.
AOP bobblehead.
No way.
No,
Bar.
wait. Take it back. Bar.
Yeah, I'm going Bar.
I'm going bar.
AOP.
I'm going Bar.
No.
Okay.
No way.
Seth and Knock. I say Knock because of Dean.
Seth.
Right?
Knock. Yeah. Dean's definitely getting involved during that, and he's going to cost Seth for sure.
All right, Brock and AJ. Last year Brock won.
AJ Styles.
I hope AJ wins too if Brock's going away.
Brock, unfortunately.
I think AJ sneaks one on him.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. Team Raw, Rude, Gable, Ascension, B Team Revival. Who else was in Lucha fucking House Party?
It's going to be SmackDown is going to win because
And they got New Day, Usos, and whoever else over there.
The last team on the SmackDown or Raw side is going to be Bobby and
the Ascension.
Chad Gable. Yeah, right. and that's when Bobby and Chad are going to break up because they're going to lose.
My thinking too. I didn't know when it was going to happen, but I thought it was going to happen maybe tonight. But with them being now on the team,
yeah,
for sure, I think that something big is going to happen.
They break
it
up.
has to happen.
Yeah.
Who's your survivors? That's the part of this. Who's your survivors?
I don't care about this one, so whatever.
Just pick. I'm gonna say.
I don't know.
I think New Day and Usos survive.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with you. Sure.
Do you want mine?
Yeah.
Connor and Victor.
Okay, Ascension for Brian. So he's picking Raw.
Cool.
This one might have some talk. I'm going to just assume that Charlotte is joining the SmackDown team, and it's Charlotte, Carmella, Asuka, Naomi, and Sonya Deville. And then you got Natalya, Nia Jax, Mickie James, Tamina, and Ruby Riott. Talk about a woof part of the women's roster.
Yeah. I think Raw wins here. You got Tamina and Nia. I think you want to make them look strong, and if you want to build your division off of these two monsters, so
Smo and SWAT team is your survivors, Rob?
Yeah.
But after looking at like the card, having it laid out like this, don't you think it's kind of how the fuck are they going to do a women's tag team division?
Because
that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, Brian, they've left out so many women off this card that's how. The Iconics aren't on here. There's Bailey Banks aren't on here. The other members of the Riot Squad aren't on here. Mandy Rose, Liv Morgan.
Yeah, there's enough to have one tag team champion, not a brand, one for each brand.
Right.
But one, there's plenty of room.
Yeah, give them their own show.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
who's
let me
your
get my pick.
survivors?
SmackDown.
Who's your survivor?
Charlotte for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Charlotte as my sole
Asuka
survivor.
Too. I think they get a 2.
So you're going Charlotte and Asuka. I'm gonna say Charlotte only. Now the big one. SmackDown versus Raw. Presumably, guys, that there's 7 matches of brand versus brand. So this will be the one that comes down to brand supremacy. We got Braun, Drew, Dolph, Finn, and Bobby. Baron as the captain.
Oh, I forgot I had this sheet.
You got 4 heels and 1 face in Finn Balor there. And Finn has been feuding with Lashley. He's starting to feud. He's been feuding with Braun at times. He's been feuding with Baron. This is Finn just against all the people that hate him. And then the other side, you got Miz and Daniel Bryan, who seemed to have flipped heel and face, I think, last week. Shane, the best in the world. Ray and Samoa Joe. Who's your winner? Who's your survivor, Brian?
I'm going to say, Ray just came into the company. He just came back. You have to figure that he's going to be surviving, right?
No.
He got beat in the World Cup thing immediately. So do I have to think that?
He's a big pop, but he's not consequential. They'll let him take a
Yeah, Miz and Daniel Bryan are going to be the last 2 for that team.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean,
looking at it, I really do think that SmackDown is going to take it. I don't think Raw. No, yeah, SmackDown.
If you're going off of merits, it should be SmackDown. It's been the better show. I mean, I know this isn't a battle in that sense, but to me, if you were to make it that, SmackDown should win.
So who's your survivors? You both pick SmackDown. Who's your survivor?
Daniel Bryan.
Solo or?
No.
I'm giving you guys the chance to speak before I take all your points that you're missing.
I think Miz. I think Miz is the sole survivor. Yeah.
No, I think Daniel Bryan is the sole survivor.
I think somehow Miz fucks Daniel Bryan over, and he gets eliminated because of Miz being kind of sneaky about something.
Bang Bus had a great point. He says that Shane will be the last one.
No. All right, so here's how I'm going to step up.
I could see that.
I think Braun Strowman is your sole survivor, and here's how. I think Braun ends up with Shane, Miz, and Daniel Bryan, possibly in 3-on-1, possibly just in an exchange while the others are still around. But Braun will kill Shane. Before Shane can leave, he tries to do something to Braun, and it causes Miz to get the upper hand on Braun for half a second, and then Daniel Bryan completes his heel turn by screwing over the Miz, letting Braun Strowman pin him, while Daniel Bryan himself maybe gets counted out or whatever. It doesn't matter. He could be already eliminated. And then Braun is your winner, so that you set up a Daniel Bryan-Shane feud that never got to – there's a lot of history that could be done there.
Yeah.
And if you're making Shane come back now, get that out of the way it allows a stall to let Bryan and Miz culminate at Mania.
You realize though that's letting Braun win Survivor Series, and now the only thing he will have not done yet, minus holding the title, would be winning Rumble. So that because he won the greatest Royal Rumble, so does that count as being a Rumble winner? I'm not going to count that. But I'm saying that's the only thing he has. He's got Money in the Bank
besides winning the title itself.
Right? Has he been in a chamber yet?
Who?
I can't remember.
I'm trying to figure out.
Braun?
Braun has won all.
Braun's been in the chamber.
Braun's won all the gimmicks, right? All the gimmicks and special matches, but he hasn't held the belt yet.
Yeah. Bang Bus asks, how could Drew lose this match? He hasn't been pinned since 2013 on the main roster. That's probably fact. Stephanie's saying Raw has won the last 2 years. SmackDown's going to win. I agree SmackDown's going to win, but I think Daniel Bryan turns on Shane somehow. And I don't know.
I'm actually thinking I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to go with Team Raw and Drew McIntyre as sole survivor.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm still going with SmackDown.
Why not Braun? I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna say Braun Andrew. But again, how this is booked, just don't forget this doesn't have to determine the winner depending on how you book everything, guys. If AJ and Brock is the end of the night, that could be the win. We don't know until we see what's booked.
Right.
But it's inevitably going to be 3-3 going into the last match, just the way it was last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that.
Why are you getting louder?
Why did you scream?
You're getting louder.
Right?
Turn it down.
That's the fastest we've ever done predictions.
Turn it down.
Shut the fuck up. If
You never learn
it's
how
too
to
loud,
fade
you're
it.
too old.
No, you're supposed to hit it hard
If
for
it's
like
too
a half
loud,
second.
you're too old.
Then you pull it down.
Yeah, hit it
You're
hard.
supposed to put it medium and talk over it, not just either it's extremely loud or it's off.
Brian, Dirt Sheets, thank you for the wonderful intro, Rob.
Adam, I know you woke up this morning wondering, Jason Jordan, where are you? What's going on?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
What's happening? So have no fear. Kurt Angle just shared on his social media. He said, it was great to see my son, and he had it in quotation marks, Jason Jordan today. He will be back. Hashtag it's true. Hashtag WWE. Hashtag wrestling. Hashtag father and son. And it's just a selfie
My
of the two
black
of them.
son.
So he's
My
continuing.
black son.
He's continuing, and the two of them, they're continuing. I guess that angle. They're not throwing that out. They're not
Their angle, we're not on TV?
Yeah, they're not. But they're still talking. I mean, they're still referred to.
I
They
think
could have just swept it under the rug.
There was always an intent to finish that with something between those two. You got to think that, right?
The kayfabe parent, I mean, the kayfabe brother thing has worked for ages in wrestling. The kayfabe father-son has never worked.
Yeah, and I agree with you, but I'm saying that originally they always had the plan for those two to butt heads eventually, right? So maybe they're going back to that. But on the flip side, I'm like, you were handed a gift. Jason Jordan got hurt, right? And I don't want the guy to get hurt, but you were handed a gift. This is how you get out of that storyline. Because Jason Jordan could have come back this week and wrestled, and I never would have thought again about the Kurt thing.
Just forget about it.
Yeah, it would have been out of sight, out of mind.
And they've done that so many times in the past too, where they'll start something. Right, Vince fucking died.
Yeah,
it happens. It's not going to happen.
Stop watching the TV.
Brian's not going heel. Dana Price says because WrestleMania is going off the air with him going yes, yes, yes with the title at the turnbuckle, is what Dana Price says. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. It seems that there's some sort of virus going on in the professional wrestling world.
Oh,
meningitis?
No, I know that's happened before. Triple H just had it. He tore his pec. Just like he did, Joey Ryan tore his
Why
pec.
are you turning it up?
It's terrible.
It's horrible. Stop.
Oh, because I don't have my earpiece.
Yeah, put your fucking headset on.
I have the wrong ear. The
It's
deaf
so
ear.
loud.
Sorry.
He had it so loud that you could hear the fucking frequency tones.
All right. Yeah.
Berto
asks if
Berto.
leukemia is what's going
Berto,
around.
that is not going
I was thinking
around.
it. Thank you for saying it.
Yeah, holy shit. I should have thought that through.
AJC asked if AIDS was going around the
Some
locker.
things you
It's
don't.
not AIDS.
AIDS.
It's not AIDS, and it's not leukemia.
Okay,
Joey Ryan.
That's good, though.
Herpes.
Those are bad.
Herpes.
Joey Ryan at last week's MLW taping.
definitely
it's
herpes.
dick punches.
No, he tore his pec.
Oh,
He tore his
punching
pec
a
in a
dick?
match. No, so he'll be out for the next.
Oh, so something
next few
going
weeks.
around. That was just a way to describe. Yeah,
right.
okay.
Not leukemia. Jesus fucking
Oh.
Christ.
I didn't say that.
There's something happening here.
Adam, if you had to guess, how much money did
This is gonna
WrestleMania
end good.
34
Lose
No, how much revenue did it gain for the city of New Orleans? I'm sorry, for New Orleans.
for New Orleans?
Yeah.
How much revenue did it gain for New Orleans? Does this count the businesses or just the city?
Businesses.
Just give a fucking answer.
Well, no, because it could be very large if you're counting all the hotels and everything
I'm sorry.
versus.
That's a business. A
I'm
hotel
sorry,
is a business.
Trebek's listening. Come on, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it generated 2.3 million.
Really? That's it?
2.3 million.
That's it?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's low.
I would say something like more like 23 million.
You are both way off.
Really?
It's being reported that it's 175 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I see that.
Yeah.
Mania really is one of those things that will just turn your entire city upside down.
Well, I guess if you count, like I'm saying, every hotel, every person that sold food, if you count every single thing that happens in a city like, I mean, and I'm not trying to take away from WWE, but every single thing that was purchased in Mania weekend in New Orleans could not possibly all be because of Mania. Somebody was staying in a hotel there that had no idea Mania was happening.
Anybody who's been to New Orleans knows that New Orleans, the city might be a certain size, but the only part of New Orleans that matters to tourists is like in this
The French Quarter.
In this one
and Riverwalk.
clustered area, right?
Yep.
So all that, wrestling fans turn that entire city that matters upside down. It really is.
But there was still a spike, even though like it's always going to be busy. I mean, it's New Orleans.
Well,
But
yeah.
still, it's going to be it's going to get like
huge.
You're going to know the different like.
It's going to be bigger than the fucking NRA convention. Well, maybe not.
So they're saying that it was 22 million spent on hotels and accommodations, and 9.9 on restaurants alone. Ow, motherfucker.
Wait. Brian, check the tape. That's only
Catch is
31
attacking me.
million. Where's the other 144?
Oh, move off it. It's a great number.
Ticket sales, merch revenue, sales tax.
Tick. Let's go. Come on.
All right, fine. Fuck you,
two
Rob.
fucking stroke each other later. Talk about it. I think 1/3 of this is.
Here's a big one. If you guys haven't
Custodians
seen Pro
need more
Wrestling
money.
Tees, they're rolling out their final editions of Bullet Club T-shirts.
And they're hiring too. And Brian's gonna move to
They are.
Chicago for a $12 an hour job.
I told them I'm quitting life.
Yeah.
And just moving to Chicago.
I bet if
I can have a
Brian
satchel.
moves to Chicago, he will still show up for more podcast episodes than Medine and Kevin combined in 2019.
That's true.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, I've never had a deep dish pizza. Actually, that's a fact.
You're not missing nothing.
No. Yeah.
It's not as good as New York's.
No.
It's really not.
I forget what we're talking about, but let's move on.
Pizza.
We'll talk about shit.
Now all I want to talk about is pizza.
We have a fucking another go home show tomorrow night that we're gonna be doing.
Do you have any more dirt sheets?
Oh, you're gonna be here. That's cool.
I'll be here.
Killing me, Small.
What else?
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Nothing.
All right. Final thoughts, Rob. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get out.
Fucking go home show.
I won't be here on for fucking Survivor Series.
No, times are changing.
Why?
Because you won't be here for Survivor Series. Times are changing.
I wasn't here
You're
last.
missing a big 4.
I wasn't here 2 years ago for Survivor Series. I was on the way to Oklahoma, which I will be doing
Oklahoma.
What, did we do it last year?
Huh?
Did we do it?
Survivor
Sure.
Series?
We had to have.
Yeah.
We had to have.
Without you?
No, the year before you did. I go to Oklahoma every 2 years.
Yeah, last year he was here. The year before we had Thanksgiving at Rob's house without Rob. Remember?
Oh, that's right. I wasn't here for that.
Anyway, so
Yes, you were.
I won't be here for
Oh no,
takeover.
your girlfriend was
Are
here.
you doing? Are you guys doing anything for War Games?
I mean,
Saturday?
me and Brian were planning to charge admission to your house and possibly turn your backyard into War Games.
Okay, I mean, just respect the neighbors.
No, we don't live here.
I'll charge them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't like my.
I want to like weird science your house or 16 candles, that kind of party.
I just want to move everything, rearrange
with your mind.
1 inch to the left.
No, like move your TV into here.
Final thought, Brian.
Man, you know.
High off gas just got here. He's back from
Hey,
prison.
what's up, high off gas?
Hey, how was prison?
Hey.
Were you high off gas in prison?
That would be dead, right? Wouldn't it? How they use gas?
Oh yeah, lethal gas.
What
Yeah,
I'm
so not a
looking
funny
forward
joke.
to, what I'm looking forward to the most is War Games.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
And I guess if I had to pick a match on the Survivor Series card, really the Seth and Nakamura match. That's the one that I'm looking
But
forward
Dean's
to.
going to get involved in it. It won't finish clean. I'm interested in it as well, Brian. But that one's not going to finish clean. All 4 matches on Takeover are going to be way better than any match, I think, on this. Keep in mind, though, AJ did do a good job of making Brock look like a broomstick.
I think that's going to be a squash.
Oh, you think it's a squash?
Yeah,
squash
I don't think it's not going to
come back.
All right, over under 5 minutes.
Huh?
Over under 5 minutes.
Right at. I'm gonna say maybe just over.
I'm gonna say below,
like 5:40.
With
Bangba
AJ
says Buddy versus Ali is going to steal the show, though.
AJ,
that's another good one.
AJ could. Oh yeah, AJ could push that match longer.
It went about 10 or 15 minutes last year, I want to say. And AJ had some offense. It wasn't just Suplex City.
Yeah.
There were a lot of good spots. It actually looked like Lesnar could wrestle again. But then again, that was AJ making him look good.
Yeah.
My final thoughts are just very simply, I'm excited to not have Rob here for a pay-per-view this weekend. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
No,
That's
I'm just
nice.
kidding. I am excited to have Brian here tomorrow night for Go Home Show Part 2.
Yeah.
And Brian and I are going to hold the fort down Sunday. I don't know that any of our other co-hosts will show up, but Rob at least has the courtesy to give us the RSVP.
Yeah.
Not like the shit in the middle or the maybe one.
Yeah.
Rob, take us home. Final thought.
Yeah, I just want to bring up one of the segments from NXT this week. Bianca Belair interrupting Kathy Kelly. And if you want to watch a really funny segment, if you
the fuck is happening?
I don't know. If you want to watch a really funny segment, Bianca Belair goes full fucking 100% ratchet on Kathy Kelly, and there's some funny fucking exchanges. But just I know we get on this a lot, but Bianca Belair is fucking really good. She's going to be big.
It'd be great to have her on the show.
WWE.
If only there was a way.
Here's the thing about her. WWE doesn't realize, I think, what they have in her. And I mean, Bianca Belair is one of those girls who go represent the WWE at the Essence Festival. You know, if you know what that is. You know what that is?
Essence Festival?
Yeah, like in New Orleans.
It's like Black Awards?
Yeah, but it's more like a conference of, black people for urban culture. No. I'm saying it's where they celebrate.
I'm laughing at him.
They celebrate.
Why are you laughing at me, Brian? The NAACP is a real thing.
Anyway,
don't laugh at
if you watch this girl on, I'm making a point here. Excuse me.
I'm trying to make sure Brian is racist ass laughing.
I'm listening to Rob.
No, I'm just saying that this girl, if you watch her on Instagram and all the stuff she does, she's very talented in ways that don't reflect in wrestling. And I think she'd be a great spokesman for them in areas, in markets that they have not tapped into before. She could be the kind of girl that you'd see on like The View being interviewed. So yeah, she's really creative and really funny. So if you want to see a funny segment, go to NXT from last week.
Kathy Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kathy Kelly says something like, she's like, the EST hasn't faced the, what'd she call it? She called it the head baddie in charge, the HBIC. Baddie like a, badass baddie.
Sure.
And Bianca's like, girl, and it was just so fucking, yeah. Check it out. It's funny.
Yeah, check it out. It's got to be better than Rob's telling of it. But while you're checking out, you can also come back here. We'll be here tomorrow night for SmackDown. Tune in next time. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.